Hey everybody, Dr. Giggles here from SFNEOnline, and of course your host of The Grove Show. And with the coronavirus going on and everybody trapped and in mass hysteria and everything, I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the last Nano coaster that I have, which is this one. It's West Coast Races from Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is the last that I have to build, and as more come out and I get to a park after they reopen, we'll get more and do them, because people seem to dig these things, like how to build them. Plus I think they really just want to watch me get pricked and watch me bleed and stuff. But in any case, so before we get into that, make sure that if you're new here, you click that subscribe button, because we got videos coming out for days. Plus we do Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, stuff like that, so you don't want to miss out on any live things. The Grove Show is on Wednesdays. So make sure, leave us a comment about, do you enjoy Nano coasters? Do you enjoy the video? Watch me bleed? I don't know. Also, anything that you can do to help spread the word helps us. We grow that way. So I appreciate it all in advance. Anyways, let's get into this, and enough of my babbling. All right, so we have this. We're ready to rock. Let's go through. You know the spiel if you've been watching. If you haven't, here, do we got everything? Oh, wait, no, there's one more little piece of paper. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and make the video go as fast as possible. So here's some quick facts for the real ride. It's a steel launch coaster. It's a racer. Max speed's 55 miles an hour. Inversions are 4. Get rid of that. Now this is to warn you. Make sure that you do that. The metal pieces have sharp edges. To build that, you will need a nail clipper, so that way you can clip off the little pieces inside this metal sheet, so you can build it. Has its instructions. Has its pieces like this, and it also has your base. So you always want to build with, we have the lines that, you can't see that. See these lines? That's the side you build on. This side is just a bunch of, that's where all the tabs go to keep everything in place. So there is that. All right, so we got all that. We got, like I said, sticker off. And I got the first piece in. As you can see, one little tiny piece here. It was a pain in the neck. And we got it. So what's step 3? We need the yellow that's got, I don't know, it must be this piece. I wish they would label, what do you call it, Coaster Dynamics, or whoever the hell you are that builds these stupid things. You should label the pieces. Everything's, straight and whatever, but that doesn't always necessarily translate to what we're trying to do here. So keep that in mind. So I'm trying to figure out which one's which. It's probably, I don't know. Let's see, where is it going? That's the next. Let's see. Could go here. And there. Could be. We'll try this one. Because it's not a long one, so let's just prick myself to death here. See how much I can bleed. This is probably definitely the biggest, one that I built. Because if you think about it, it's 2 tracks. The icy tracks. So if this is done right, hey, get in that hole. Fool. There we go. There we go. Bam. 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 Make sure you always do the tabs. Always do the tabs. Come on, get in the hole. That's the only thing I hate about this is the struggle of the holes. This one's probably the toughest one I've done, like in terms of making sure that... So this is what it looks like right now. As you can see, it's doing its thing. Alright. See, it's very tedious, little pieces, and that's why it's good to wash. So now we're going on step... Oh no, there's another one here. Let's see. It's probably that. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's this. Hopefully I don't make an ass out of you and me. You know how that goes. But this is pretty much a straight piece. So this might work. Let's see. I know you can't really see much as I'm just doing this. I'm concentrating on doing this and see what happens. Okay. Okay. Where is... Okay, there's that piece. And then we do this. Get her in there. Come on. There we go. Is that what it is? Well, whether it's under or over. It's not perfect, I guess, but it'll work. Alright, step 5. We need, I don't know which one, because they're pretty much the same thing. Well, we'll just cut them out and see which ones fit where. That's all. I'll do this. Cut this. Well, hopefully you guys get entertained by me pricking myself and getting cut up, and we can talk. So, you know, while I'm doing this, you know, how are you guys making out with, you know, everything? You guys got enough supplies? You guys freaking out? You guys still going out? What are you doing? Let us know in the comments down below, because I want to make sure everybody's okay. Okay, let's see. I want to say it may not be this one. It depends. Let's see. And nope. Maybe it's this way. Something's... Is this the inner loop or the out? Okay, this is the inner. Okay. Okay, we got that one. What step? Okay, so I need another. I think it's just this little piece right here. I think it's this little piece is the next step for, what is that, step 6? See, there's just so many little pieces that we gotta build. It's crazy. Yeah, trying to twist these things isn't always the best. Sometimes you can. I've done it sometimes. Look at you trying to twist the metal pieces. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Most of the times it doesn't. Where does this go? Alright, get in a hole. Why isn't it? Am I missing something? Wait. Okay. I had it in the wrong spot. Now I got it in the right spot. Okay. Okay. Ow. Son of a bitch. Well, for the last 20 minutes or so, I've been kind of cutting, building, trying to make it fit and whatnot. This one's been the toughest one that I've had to deal with. I'm on to the last track piece. This is what it's looking like at the moment. And then I will... okay. Let's... Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's a racer, so you're really building two at the same time. And I get that. I understand that. It's a pain in the ass. And also, I know you can't see this, but if you look right there where my finger is, right at the tip there, there's little gougots. That's the stuff that I call that was, attached to the main pot where you get all this. If you don't clear it off and you can't get it in, that's why. So be prepared for that when you're building these puppies. They are a pain in the neck. I really wish that they were numbered. I was sitting there counting support columns and directions to see if that would help, and it kind of does, but you have to get creative. You really do, especially if you want to, make sure you build it right. Maybe I'm a moron. I don't know. And I'm just not smart. I don't know. I feel I'm not saying I'm a genius, but I'm not an idiot. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying I'm a genius. Trump issues national guidance to little gatherings to 10 people. Jeez. This, and just so you know, this isn't going to come out like today or tomorrow. Today is March 16th, so we'll see when this hits the airwaves, but you can see, we'll see how far we get into this. Maybe this thing they'll nip it in the bud quicker than later. I don't know. I think we're going to be hunkering down for a while. Not that anybody wants to, but unfortunately, I think that's what's going to happen. Colleges are like, see you later. Some schools, elementary, high schools may not even reopen there. They might just say, just go home. Stay home. Enjoy your extra long summer vacation. And the one thing that I'd like to know is what happens if that happens. Like, do people stay back? Do they, I don't know what happens. It's a good question. It really is. Oh yeah, this. Put my little station on. We're almost done. And then we'll be on to making other videos. I got to keep this entertainment rolling. I'm not really entertaining. I'm kind of not in such a happy mood right now because of this. Not this model, but just things going on. Not a happy. I'm not singing happy, happy, joy, joy. Let's just say that. Come on, get in, you fool. Whoa. And there you have it. All right, well, I had a phone call, and it was from the kid's school saying, if you need a lunch, if you go between such and such time at one of the schools, the parents to go, bring your lunch number, blah, blah, blah. So that's what that phone call was about. Anyway, here is your wicked, not wicked cycle, your West Coast races. all built up. As you can, I'm trying to move it. There's your little plaque. There's your little station. You got your little Dipsy Doodles over here doing its thing. Pretty cool. Pain in the ass. I wish they were labeled. And it is what it is. But in any case, if you enjoyed this video, probably not. But if you did, and I'm sorry if I just come off and that's not as my usual self. It's one of those times when you just feel upset because you can't do anything about what's going on. You potentially could lose it all. And this is for anybody, you know, not just me. With the economy and all that. So time to put on the smile, do some more stuff. Make sure you help us out. Please share videos, like videos, comment on videos. Help us spread the word. Maybe this isn't the video for you, but if you find one that you enjoy, please click that share button. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and see you soon. Keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.